If me find out say one of them I try if it, me I go at them. Where you think me should have done?
Do you remember this clip? Well, it's now been used against the entertainer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In a shocking turn of event, the victim of a recent homicide had been identified as 45-year-old businessman Murd, also known as Romie. Reports indicate that Romie was the brother of an alleged don from the area. According to the source, the fatal incident occurred on Chartwood Road around 10:40 p.m. However, the seed of this tragedy was sown earlier during an alleged altercation between Romie and the mother of dancehall artist Jahshii. I get to understand that Jahshii's mother, who operates a traveling wholesale business in the community, reportedly engaged in a heated exchange with Romie, which turned physical. Eyewitness claimed that Romie, fueled by anger after receiving a slap, then thrown water in her face, intensifying the tension between them. Romie decided that he is going to stay, despite being warned several times to close his business. Hours later, the confrontation took a darker turn when dancehall artist Jahsii showed up.
Pussy and a ripe where your force length for 4 rifleman and no rental and pull up on your door where you plan that up.
Jahsii confronted Romie and a quarrel ensued, driven by past grievance and unresolved issues. So I get to understand, say, Jahsii mom and Romie, you know, them have ongoing issues, long-time problem, and this is not the first time Jahsii attacked to him. Now authorities revealed that on that same day, our men returned after the confrontation with Romie to his business establishment in a shocking act of violence. He was caught up multiple times, succumbing to his injuries, but the motive behind the attack remained unclear, but rumors abound that it may link to the incident earlier. You know, the worst part about the situation in the area has become increasingly tense since the incident, with law enforcement agency closely monitoring the developments. And at this point, Superintendent Stacey Service, commanding officer for the St. Andrew North Police Division, expressed deep urgency to speak with Jahsii, as his involvement in the events leading up to the crime remains a matter of interest to the investigators. I think Nation Newswide was the first one who ran out with the information. Let me say everybody else, you know, the credible media outlet, them put out the information. But I realize that all of them have one thing in common: the interview.
I'm gonna grow with from marble and box chuck and pampas and nappy. Say, if me find
Jahsii made a controversial statement claiming that he would take extreme measures against anyone plotting his demise. Those who watch my channel a long time, they telling us how them things are gonna haunt the artists, you know. And it's sad to say, because the same people them would run out and I say, oh, you mean DJ, express yourself, say what you feel for say. Enough of them right now I gotta turn a blind eye. In fact, some of them are gonna say, yo DJ, if you go on with, if you do it, you have to do the time. Now remember, this is all alleged information, so we don't know the full details of this. But right now it looks shaky though. It really looks shaky. Everybody now come out and they must say the same thing. Jahsii star. I don't know how I go on, but people in the community are leak serious information. And just like what I said, them saying that the place tense, so you know that go.
Bad man a bad man a bad man.
And like say them can deny the act or the altercation between Romie and Jahsii mom. The fact say Jahsii fall out on the place, I get fairness and say, yo, clip all out there with Jahsii and the man, you know. So God, he knows what I go on in this whole investigation. Yeah. I just hope Jahsii do the right thing though. Turn in yourself and, you know, get the thing dealt with. Find out what them want. So far we know alleged information. It don't know rumor go circulate no matter what. But the right thing, get a lawyer under the right. The fact that Jahsii did that interview months ago, and I think like a couple days after that him lose a friend, you know. Some people say, boy, you know, that interview them and the police, them draw down upon him and sieve out a one man, we don't know. But me know for a fact say all them media outlet here use this interview to paint one image. We have to understand, you know, man. You see, the revelation now adds a chilling layer to the unfolding story, you know, leaving us to ponder the depth of darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of fame and success. We all know so them man out here I do some dirty deeds. Full time now for we stop pretend, brother. How many times we hear say dancehall artists get drop out? Good artists too. Some man say, yo, them name nine and a badness, but you hear say them friend dead or 1,000 man run them and get dashed with. Them things gonna look good. The worst part about this is the fact that the news show about say is a Dan brother get dashed with. Hence the reason why the community tense. That shows that Jahshii in a serious problem. You know? And if it's a done who govern the place long time now, Jahshii forward, young dancehall artist with just prominent career. Jaja no. You know what I say, a done ship you know, but boy, man them need to learn and wise up star. This situation could have deal it better. Then again, some I wanna go say, yo, I water the man dashing a man mother face. So you talk about him so bright, him so prime to do something like that. Him should have know this consequences. Of course, him should have know that. Likewise, the entertainer. Because based on all of them information here come out, it clear say him know who him a deal with. You get what I say? I get to understand say both business located beside each other. So him know who him a deal with. You know? So if you make such bold move, if I him or anybody will associate with him, then you know this has sent a direct message. One thing me can say, Jahshii too talented to get caught up right now. Young dancehall artists will look on the future, you know. Jahshii Valiant them, you know. The future dancehall artists. You know? So me just hope all of this is just a misunderstanding and it have nothing to do with the artists. Until then, Meds or Mr. Vegas, I say. Because he mentioned some stuff about this whole situation. And I feel like people need to listen. A long time Vegas I thought them things still, but you don't know as usual. Most time people don't really listen to real information or stuff on the know say. I come from the heart and I just lip chatting like some man where you know put out stuff on people name just for view sake or likes. Sometimes I just wish the dancehall artists them could I reach out to some of them all artists here and try to understand them experience. Because best believe, enough of them fear test in the street already. You know. Them will tell you, man.
No want to go back go check. Go back go check. I say, no youth, that interview there is not the right interview. I remember me distinctly say, yo, you see the 100 man I see behind you? I want you build up your thing. And you see them 100 man there. I want in a few years, you create opportunities for them where can build some empire. Remember all of them things, I say all of them things there. I get all of a burnout feet and people, you know, talk about bad mind and real thing the youth attack and Ray. One of the things I'm saying at the interview, when I did find troubling, for a little youth, I say, yo, if you hear saying friend one, I say, I can't really say that youth because, you know, and them argument they come back in the future against you. I say, you know, you don't want get to the point where people start call your name in certain things. You can't get no visa and all them things to move your career forward. Remember some man all do all vlog. All a brother named Oral Tracy, when I have a lot of respect for me, say Oral Tracy do all a vlog. And Oral Tracy I justify the interview and I say, yo, that big man here. Check that big man here that talk some sense. Because a man I highly, you know, respect. And I say, yo, all man like Oral Tracy. Think me that talk some sense. Feel like a juvenile and here a grown man attack and I say, yo, you know. And I see some selector come out and them a praise the interview and them a glorify the interview. And them a say, yeah man, I real weird that and PS man I support it. PS support him get for the interview. And me was one of them and them a say, yo, me no like that interview there, you know. Me no like when they look at you, them attack them weird because you see when you put things in the universe, them things they will manifest. You see? When you put things in the universe, them things they manifest for you. People I'm happy with the interview and I say, alright. The people I'm happy with it, we just pray. So countless times I try to reach out to the juvenile. And I say, Grand Spain youth this, you know. Father come from Grand Spain. My family will still live at Grand Spain. So I say, Earth man, you need to find a little youth for me, you know. Yeah man, I need to talk some sense in a little youth and I need to make him know musically where I go wrong and them thing there. Enough time I say, Earth man, you don't find Jahshii. You see, you don't know the man and I go on, you not talk from Vegas still, cause I'm still trying, you know.